The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene is a provocative and influential book that distills centuries of wisdom on the nature of power. In this documentary, we will take a journey through each of these laws, understanding their essence and application in the real world. Law 1. Never outshine the master. When in the presence of a superior, never appear too competent or capable. Those in power need to feel secure and in control. By outshining them, you risk provoking envy and insecurity. Instead, let them take the spotlight and subtly advance your own agenda from behind the scenes. Law 2. Never put too much trust in friends. Learn how to use enemies. Friends can be loyal, but they can also be unpredictable and envious. An enemy, however, is known and consistent in their hostility. By turning enemies into allies, you can control and neutralize potential threats. Use caution when relying on friends and strategically employ your enemies for your benefit. Law 3. Conceal your intentions. To maintain an advantage over others, keep your true plans hidden. If people know your endgame, they can counteract your moves. By misleading others with false intentions or keeping them guessing, you retain control over the situation and gain the upper hand. Law 4. Always say less than necessary. Words have power, but too many words can dilute your influence. By speaking less, you create an air of mystery and command respect. People will hang on to your every word if you choose them carefully. Silence can also be a powerful tool to unsettle and intimidate others. Law 5. So much depends on reputation. Guard it with your life. Your reputation is the cornerstone of your power. It precedes you and influences how others perceive and treat you. Protect it fiercely, as any damage to your reputation can weaken your standing. If necessary, destroy the reputation of those who threaten yours to preserve your dominance. Law 6. Court attention at all costs. In a world filled with distractions, visibility is essential. People forget those who fade into the background. Whether through positive achievements or calculated controversy, always ensure that you remain in the public eye. Attention brings influence, and influence brings power. Law 7. Get others to do the work for you, but always take the credit. Why expend your own energy when you can harness the efforts of others? Delegate tasks and leverage the talents of those around you, but make sure that you are the one who benefits from their work. This not only conserves your resources, but also keeps you in a position of authority. Law 8. Make other people come to you. Use bait if necessary. Control is best maintained when others are drawn into your orbit. Rather than chasing after what you want, create situations that force others to come to you. By setting the terms of engagement, you remain in command and dictate the course of events. Law 9. Win through your actions, never through argument. Arguments rarely change minds and often lead to resentment. Instead of trying to convince others with words, demonstrate your superiority through action. People are more persuaded by what they see than what they hear. Let your success speak for itself. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. Negativity is contagious, and those who are perpetually unhappy or unlucky can drag you down with them. Protect yourself by keeping your distance from such individuals. Surround yourself with positive, successful people who can elevate your own fortunes. Law 11. Learn to keep people dependent on you. The more others rely on you for their success or survival, the more power you hold over them. By making yourself indispensable, you create a situation where they cannot easily replace you. This ensures their loyalty and secures your position of power. Law 12. Use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. A single act of honesty or generosity can make others lower their guard and trust you. Once they believe in your sincerity, they become more vulnerable to your manipulation. Use this tactic sparingly and strategically to gain the trust of those you intend to control. Law 13. When asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy. When seeking assistance, appeal to what motivates people the most, their own interests. People are more likely to help if they see how it benefits them. Avoid pleading for help out of sympathy. Instead, frame your request in a way that shows how aiding you will advance their own goals. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Information is power, and the best way to gather it is by being close to others. By appearing friendly and trustworthy, you can extract valuable secrets and insights. However, never let on that you are using them for your own purposes. A skilled spy knows how to blend in seamlessly. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Half measures leave room for retaliation. When dealing with enemies, it is vital to eliminate them completely. By doing so, you remove the threat they pose and send a clear message to others that you are not to be crossed. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Absence makes the heart grow fonder, and in the world of power, it makes your presence more valued. By strategically withdrawing from time to time, you create a sense of mystery and increase others' desire for your return. Use absence to heighten your influence. Law 17. Keep others in suspended terror. Cultivate an air of unpredictability. Predictability breeds complacency, while unpredictability keeps others off balance. By being unpredictable, you force others to react to you rather than anticipate your moves. This gives you the upper hand and makes it difficult for them to challenge your power. Law 18. Do not build fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. While it may be tempting to withdraw and protect yourself, isolation cuts you off from valuable information and alliances. Power thrives on connections and influence. Stay engaged with the world around you and avoid the temptation to retreat into a fortress of solitude. Law 19. Know who you're dealing with. Do not offend the wrong person. Not everyone reacts to threats or challenges in the same way. Before taking action, assess the temperament and power of those you're dealing with. Misjudging someone's strength or influence can lead to disastrous consequences. Always know who your true opponents are. Law 20. Do not commit to anyone. By remaining non-committal, you keep your options open and avoid being tied down by obligations. This allows you to play different sides against each other and maintain control over your own destiny. Commitment is a form of weakness. Avoid it whenever possible. Law 21. Play a sucker to catch a sucker. Seem dumber than your mark. Appearing less intelligent or capable than you truly are can be a powerful tactic. It allows others to underestimate you, which gives you the element of surprise when you eventually reveal your true abilities. By playing the fool, you can outmaneuver even the smartest opponents. Law 22. Use the surrender tactic. Transform weakness into power. Sometimes the best way to win is by appearing to lose. By surrendering or showing weakness, you can disarm your opponents and lull them into a false sense of security. This tactic allows you to regroup and strike back when the time is right. Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Dispersing your efforts weakens your impact. By focusing your energy and resources on a single goal or target, you amplify your power. This principle applies both to your personal ambitions and to your strategic maneuvers in any power struggle. Law 24. Play the perfect courtier. In any hierarchy, those who master the art of pleasing their superiors while subtly advancing their own interests will rise to the top. The perfect courtier is charming, discreet, and adaptable. Learn to navigate the social dynamics of power with grace and cunning. Law 25. Recreate yourself. To remain relevant and powerful, you must constantly reinvent yourself. Avoid becoming predictable or stale. By embracing change and evolving with the times, you maintain your position of influence and prevent others from overtaking you. Law 26. Keep your hands clean. Never be directly associated with anything controversial or underhanded. Let others do your dirty work while you maintain an image of integrity and respectability. By keeping your hands clean, you preserve your reputation and avoid backlash. Law 27. Play on people's need to believe to create a cult-like following. People have an innate desire to believe in something greater than themselves. By tapping into this need, you can create a loyal following that is devoted to your cause. Use symbols, rituals, and promises of salvation to build a sense of community and purpose around your leadership. Law 28. Enter action with boldness. Hesitation is a sign of weakness. When you decide to act, do so with confidence and decisiveness. Boldness not only intimidates your opponents, but also inspires others to follow your lead. In the realm of power, fortune favors the bold. Law 29. Plan all the way to the end. Short-term thinking leads to short-term gains. To truly succeed, you must plan your moves far in advance, anticipating obstacles and preparing for all possible outcomes. By thinking several steps ahead, you increase your chances of achieving lasting power. Law 30. Make your accomplishments seem effortless. People admire success but resent those who flaunt how hard they work to achieve it. By making your accomplishments appear effortless, you enhance your image and avoid envy. Let others marvel at your success without revealing the toil behind it. Law 31. Control the options. Get others to play with the cards you deal. Always give others the illusion of choice, while ensuring that all options ultimately serve your interests. By controlling the narrative and framing the situation to your advantage, you make others feel empowered while subtly guiding them toward your desired outcome. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Reality can be harsh and unappealing, but fantasies offer hope and escape. By appealing to people's dreams and desires, you can captivate and manipulate them. Whether through promises of wealth, power, or love, selling fantasies can make you irresistible. Law 33. Discover each man's thumbscrew. Everyone has a vulnerability, a pressure point that can be exploited. By identifying these weaknesses in others, you gain leverage over them. Whether it's fear, desire, or insecurity, find the thumbscrew and turn it to your advantage. Law 34. Be royal in your own fashion. Act like a king to be treated like one. Carry yourself with dignity, confidence, and authority, and others will naturally treat you with respect. By acting like royalty, you command attention and admiration. This principle applies not only to leaders, but to anyone who seeks to elevate their status. Law 35. Master the art of timing. Timing is everything in the pursuit of power. Knowing when to act and when to wait is crucial. Strike too soon and you may falter. Wait too long and the opportunity may pass. Master the delicate balance of patience and urgency. Law 36. Disdain things you cannot have. Ignoring them is the best revenge. Desire for the unattainable can consume you and diminish your power. Instead, practice indifference to what you cannot have. By ignoring it, you maintain control over your emotions and send a powerful message to others that you are above such petty concerns. Law 37. Create compelling spectacles. Dramatic gestures and grand displays capture the imagination of the masses. By creating compelling spectacles, you draw attention and solidify your influence. Whether through ceremonies, public appearances, or acts of generosity, use spectacle to enhance your power. Law 38. Think as you like, but behave like others. While it is important to have your own thoughts and beliefs outwardly conform to societal norms, this allows you to blend in and avoid unnecessary conflict while secretly pursuing your own agenda. It's a subtle way to maintain control without drawing attention. Law 39. Stir up waters to catch fish. In times of chaos, people are more easily manipulated. By creating confusion or disruption, you can take advantage of the uncertainty to advance your own position. Stir the waters and then calmly catch the opportunities that arise from the turmoil. Law 40. Despise the free lunch. Nothing in life is truly free. When offered something without cost, there is often a hidden price to be paid. Be wary of gifts, favors, and handouts, as they can come with strings attached. Always maintain your independence by paying your own way. Law 41. Avoid stepping into a great man's shoes. When following in the footsteps of a powerful predecessor, you risk being compared unfavorably. Instead of trying to fill their shoes, carve out your own path and distinguish yourself. Create your own legacy rather than living in someone else's shadow. Law 42. Strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. In any group, the leader holds the power. By eliminating the leader, you disrupt the entire group and weaken their ability to organize against you. This tactic is particularly effective in neutralizing opposition and consolidating your control. Law 43. Work on the hearts and minds of others. Winning people over emotionally is far more effective than dominating them through force or coercion. By appealing to their hearts and minds, you gain loyal followers who will support you willingly. Cultivate empathy, understanding, and connection to build lasting influence. Law 44. Disarm and infuriate with the mirror effect. By mirroring others' actions, you can confuse and unsettle them. This tactic throws people off balance as they see their own behavior reflected back at them. It can disarm opponents and provoke frustration, making it easier for you to take control. Law 45. Preach the need for change, but never reform too much at once. People resist change, especially when it is sudden and radical. If you must implement reforms, do so gradually and subtly. By presenting change as a continuation of the past rather than a break from it, you minimize resistance and maintain stability. Law 46. Never appear too perfect. Perfection can inspire envy and resentment. To avoid becoming a target, show some flaws or vulnerabilities. By appearing more human, you disarm potential rivals and gain sympathy from others. Perfection may be admired, but imperfection is relatable. Law 47. Do not go past the mark you aim for. In victory, learn when to stop. Success can be intoxicating, but overreach can lead to your downfall. Know when to stop pushing your advantage and enjoy the fruits of your victory. Greed and ambition must be tempered with restraint, or you risk losing everything you've gained. Law 48. Assume formlessness. To survive and thrive in a constantly changing world, you must be adaptable and flexible. By remaining formless, like water, you can flow around obstacles and seize opportunities as they arise. Rigid strategies and fixed identities are limiting. Embrace change to maintain power. The 48 Laws of Power is a guide not only to gaining power, but to understanding the complex dynamics of influence. Whether you embrace these laws or reject them, they offer valuable insights into human nature and the pursuit of control in a world driven by ambition.